not required. Because there are things to be resolved, because there are obstacles to be surmounted, that's why all of us are required. मुझे आप सबका इस कॉन्फ्रेंस में स्वागत करते हुए, जिसमें CWC, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स, academia, international agencies like World Bank, AGES, private partners, उन सबका स्वागत करते हुए बहुत आनंद हो रहा है. I'm really grateful to all of you for coming here, and we welcome you wholeheartedly. पानी अभी इतना scarce हो गया. What has become so scarce कि जो 5,000 के करीब per capita per annum availability थी, it has come down to about 1,100 now. There is a huge temporal and spatial variation. Assam में 5,000 तक भी मिल जाएगा meters per person per annum, even more. But if you go to certain places in the south, it may be 300 cubic meters per person. A huge variation. In that scenario, the dams occupy a very important position to stabilize the availability of water. Stabilize the availability of water for various developmental purposes. Yet, out of the 600 to 700 BCM which we use, and the possibility of storage of 600 BCM, we store only 289 BCM in our country. Some few other dams are in the pipeline. There are about 4,900 complete dams and 350 dams under construction. So which means these dams have to be preserved as a valuable resource. मुझे याद है कि जो मैं गुजरात राज्य से आता हूँ कि 1945 में the work on Sardar Sarovar started. 1945 when Sardar Patel was alive, right? The project is still going on. The gates have not been lowered still. Now you make a dam with so much effort and then forget about it. I think that's very unwise. So much investment in funds, so much investment in rehabilitation, evacuation of people, reallocation of people, and you forget those dams. I don't think that's a very wise idea. That's why this conference is extremely important for us. And the ministry takes this conference in that light. A number of these dams are more than 100 years old. They do not meet the standards of safety. We need to have a national mission to take care of those dams. We need to work on those dams, and that is why these initial few states which are involved in the GRID project, they need to be nurtured and the project taken forward with the best evidence from worldwide, so that it can be scaled up to all the countries, all the other states. This can be scaled up. That's very critical. अभी जो पुराने डैम्स थे, उन पे downstream there is a huge development. I have seen Nangal, Bhakra Nangal and all, there was nothing downstream. Now when you go to some of these dams, a huge amount of population which stays there, it sometimes really scares you. I was the Commissioner of Rajkot some time back, and I know what people went through the Machu disaster in 1979, when 2,000 people were killed. What happened in the Tigra disaster in Madhya Pradesh in 1917, 1,000 people died. Recently, in Himachal, almost 25-30 students died because there was no communication and the spillway gates were opened randomly. We can't let these things happen. And therefore, this dam safety rehabilitation and improvement project is extremely important for our country. However, we cover only 5% of the dams in the country, just 5% of the dams. We need to make sure that it's scaled up and all states become part of the DRIP team and ensure that the dams are safe in their respective states. I was just sitting with a friend from Tasmania, Mr. Angus, and he was telling me of the system which they follow in Tasmania. I think we need to work on something like that. He was telling me that there is a risk assessment dam safety review by the Australian National Council on large dams every 20 years. It's a comprehensive assessment of all dams in terms of life, safety, safety of the people, in terms of business economics, in terms of environment. Every 5 years, there is a comprehensive surveillance system on instrumentation, on monitoring, on flood control, flood prevention ability, and the environmental damage which is called, and the seismic situation in that area. And then every year, they do, which is done by the regulator as well as by the dam owners, an intermediate inspection on communication, other works, and do a general check of the dam. I think we need to put up such mechanisms in our place so that in a systematic manner, in accordance with the guidelines of International Council on Large Dams, we make sure that our dams, where a huge investment has been made by our country, are safe for use by our people. We need to do that. What do we expect? We expect a substantial risk reduction in terms of life, damage to property. I was amazed. I mean, we go to KR Sagar, thousands of people, any day you go to KR Sagar in Atka, you find thousands of people. The dam was in a terrible shape. When our drip teams went there and inspected the dam and made their assessment, it was in a terrible shape. Hirakud Dam, you saw a partner for Odisha, it had a lot of problems. So we need to look at all those dams and make sure that they meet all the requirements of dam safety and are doing what they are expected to be doing. I feel very happy that in this project, a huge capacity building component has been introduced. I feel very happy. I was just telling you, these fellows ensured that about 50 people from various states went to USBR, went to Delft, went to Netherlands for training programs in Japan for a large number of people, and the active involvement of our own academic institutions, which I just mentioned. I feel very, very happy about it, but we need to train a large number of people. We need to take the best evidence which has been brought into our country by consultants like EGIS to all the states and all our professionals who are working in this field. We need to take it to them. One of the best things that has happened is the emergency action plans that have been prepared for some of the dams and which we need to do for all the dams. I think that's a very good beginning, which we need to take forward. I also feel that we, just like the Australian experience, which I just mentioned to you, we need to focus on the regulatory mechanisms so that whatever we are talking, whatever we are doing is done on a systemic manner. I'm glad the Division on DRIP is working very actively on the National Dam Safety Bill for a comprehensive and holistic approach to this aspect. We'll be talking more about the bill to you, and we hope to work on it very, very closely to make sure it materializes. But I think that will lead to some really holistic addressing of the issues which you have raised. I also feel very happy that the international organizations, our own IITs, and participation of a large number of experts from USA, Australia, Japan, UK, France, Italy, Spain, Netherlands, and Germany are represented in this conference. My hearty welcome to you, and we look forward to working with you. But please don't come here only as consultants. Make sure the skills which you carry are passed on to the professionals who are working with you. That would be my humble request to you. We need to make sure that those skills are effectively passed on. And my advice to my Indian colleagues, brothers and sisters, is also to equip yourself so well that you can receive that advice and internalize it. I think it will be a two-way process. We need to do it on both the ways. I was very happy to see the conference themes on health and safety of dams, flood management, novel technologies, construction and rehabilitation of dams, innovation in assessment-based maintenance of dams, institutional strengthening, emergency action plans, in collaboration with industry and public-private partnerships. I think they're all very, very important topics and we need to internalize them. I also welcome the captains from the industry who are here today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the third in the series of conferences which the Ministry and CWC have done. We started with Tamil Nadu in 2015 with the state government. We were in Bangalore in 2016 with the state government of Karnataka, and we are here with Uma and his team in 2017. We hope to make it an annual feature to make sure that this learning is disseminated as far and wide as possible. We need your support, ladies and gentlemen, to make dam safety a mass movement. This is all I had to say to you. I wish to thank you all again for joining us for this very, very important conference. And I wish the deliberations all success. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. It was indeed a very generous and motivating address. I'm sure a dedicated team of wonderful professionals comes together because of the great leadership who actually brings them together and keeps them motivated. Thank you once again, sir. This event has seen the light of the day because of tireless efforts from a lot of people. We have with us Sri S.N. Vermaji, MD UJVNL, who has been mentoring a team of great people who have been the front runners in organizing this conference. Sri S.N. Verma, Managing Director UJVNL, is a very experienced engineer who had worked in NHPC for 25 years. He was chairman in Jharkhand State Electricity Board for more than 3 years. For last 2 years, he is serving as Managing Director UJVNL and also has additional charge of MD PTCUL. Under his leadership, various new hydro projects have been cleared. UJVNL has achieved record generation during his tenure. UJVNL was awarded India Pride Award in State PSU category by Dainik Bhaskar Group for its achievement in power generation. Keshav multi-purpose project of 660 megawatts and bagasse-based cogeneration plants have also been started under his leadership. UJVNL has also successfully commissioned various solar power projects. We are very glad to have him with us. I request Sri S.N. Vermaji to kindly present the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everybody. I have been given the task of vote of thanks, but before that, being the host from UJVNL and partnered with IIT Roorkee, I welcome you all. I welcome all the dignitaries, all the partner states participating here, the international delegates, our senior professors from IIT, and all the other present technical experts here. This, as our Principal Secretary said, this is a beautiful state, a hill state, full of greeneries. We welcome you to this state, to have a comfortable stay here, enjoy the moment, and at the same time, sharing of knowledge in such a technical session to have a better prospect and future for dam safety for all the technical organizations who are involved here. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Amarjeet Singh, the Secretary MOWR. सर, आपने इस ओकेजन पे उनको भी याद किया है जिन्होंने ये डैम सेफ्टी स्टार्ट किया, जिन्होंने इस टेम्पल को बनाया, संवारा। हम आपको विश्वास दिलाते हैं कि हम इस मेंटल को, इस कल्चर को आगे ले जाएंगे और ये मेंटेन करेंगे। जरूरी है कि हम उनको याद करें जिन्होंने हमें ये पैटर्न दिया, और हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी तब दुगनी हो जाती है जब हम याद करते हैं कि उन्होंने ये क्रिएट किया और इससे मैनकाइंड को कितना फायदा हुआ। हमारे साथ यहाँ उपलब्ध हैं डॉक्टर नरेंद्र कुमार जी, मेंबर मैनेजमेंट, चेयरमैन CWC। आपकी गाइडेंस समय समय पर मिलता रहता है। थैंक यू वेरी मच that you have helped us to rose to a level where we are competent enough to look after our designing of the many projects. The UJVNL is involved in 13 projects, hydro projects, which is already in operation. We are the major hydro utility in this state. We are making many small hydro projects also, and the bigger one, which has recently been cleared by all the Government of India clearances for Lakhwar project, 300 megawatt, and the Kisau project, which has been paid in corporation now. It has taken the shape of 660 megawatt in this area. Thanks to Sri Narendra Kumar ji, Professor A.K. Chaturvedi, डायरेक्टर IIT रुड़की। सर, मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा कि इस कॉन्फ्रेंस को ऑर्गेनाइज करने में बेहतरीन रोल रहा है आपके इंस्टीट्यूट का, आपके इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का, आपके प्रोफेसर्स का, आपके स्टूडेंट्स का। हमें साथ मिलता रहा है और तब ये मूर्त रूप लेके आज सामने आया। थैंक यू। डॉक्टर उमाकांत पवार is the Principal Secretary Power and the Chairman of UJVNL also. He has already welcomed you to this area. मैं उन्हें विश्वास दिलाना चाहता हूँ कि सर, हमारी पूरी डैम की टीम यहाँ बैठी है, जो डिफरेंट डैम्स में, जो 5 डैम हमारे डैम सेफ्टी में लिए गए हैं, काफ़ी ओल्ड डैम्स हैं, बैराजेस हैं, और पूरी टीम जो वहाँ काम कर रही है, इंक्लूडिंग आवर GMs and DGMs, executive engineers, they are here. We wish them to have the sharing of the knowledge for the 2 days. और सर, मैं बताता हूँ कि इन्होंने बहुत मेहनत की है और इस कॉन्फ्रेंस को आज मूर्त रूप दिया है। मैं उन्हें भी थैंक्स देना चाहता हूँ और डॉक्टर पवार को थैंक्स देना चाहता हूँ। थैंक्स टू मिस्टर संजय कुंडू, Joint Secretary MOWR, who is present here. From his busy schedule, he has come here and delivered the message of our Honorable Minister. Sri N.K. Mathur, member CWC, हमारी डिजाइन टीम हमेशा इनसे मिलती है और बहुत हमें सपोर्ट आपका मिलता है। थैंक्स टू यू। डॉक्टर आर्या, प्रोफेसर एंड हेड ऑफ रेडियोलॉजी IIT, आपके गाइडेंस में ये कॉन्फ्रेंस चालू हो रहा है, शुरू हो रहा है। I also extend my thanks to Sri Pramod Narayan, the Director CWC, जिनके साथ हम लोगों ने हर तरह की मीटिंग की, प्री डिजाइन वर्क किया और आज हम इस कॉन्फ्रेंस को सक्सेस की तरफ ले जा रहे हैं। डॉक्टर पिल्लई, जिनका गाइडेंस हमें हमेशा मिलता रहता है। NN रॉय, डॉक्टर झा, हमारे एक्स चेयरमैन CWC, मैं आपको बहुत थैंक्स देता हूं सर। आप आज यहाँ आए हैं, आपने ग्रेस किया है इस ऑकेजन को, इसका महत्व बढ़ा दिया है। मिस्टर जूम फ्रॉम वर्ल्ड बैंक, the contribution given by him, and it is continued for in the onward journey for dam safety. Thank you very much. I want to thank Japan Water Agency people here, the senior officers, Mr. Novo, Mr. Kido is already available here. Thanks to you that you have come to Uttarakhand to join this conference. We have learned much from their assistance there at Japan, how they have maintained their dam and what is to be done for the dam safety. We have learned, our team has learned from you. Thank you very much. At the end, मैं अपने टीम को यूजेबीएम की टीम को, IIT रुड़की की टीम को थैंक्स देना चाहता हूँ, जिन्होंने बेहतरीन काम किया है। आपको एक कंफर्टेबल स्टे देने की कोशिश की है। हमारा एफर्ट है कि आप यहाँ रहें, शांति से, सुविधा से और खुश होकर रहें, घूमें, देखें इस एरिया को, कॉन्फ्रेंस में नॉलेज शेयरिंग करें। इन्होंने बहुत मेहनत किया है, इनके लिए क्लैपिंग होनी चाहिए। अगर कुछ कमी लग रही होगी तो वो हमारी हो सकती है, इनकी नहीं। इन्होंने बहुत काम किया है। थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक यू ऑल।
Thank you very much, sir. It is indeed a beautiful day and it has begun really well with such meritorious personalities dedicated towards nation building all under one roof. I'm sure the event is going to be a very successful one and we will have a lot of knowledge sharing sessions over the course of these 2 days. This event is supported by several companies in various ways who have come to display their products and services. We have organized an exposition and I request Shri Amarjit Singh Ji and other dignitaries on dais to kindly inaugurate the exposition. I request all the dignitaries on the dais to kindly proceed towards exposition area and all the delegates too. Thank you very much everyone for joining us for the inauguration session. Thank you very much. This is a request to all the presenters.